or set them on silent mode. 皆様お待ちくださいましてありがとうございます。主賓の方がもう間もなく会場入りいたします。
Greeting everyone. We will be expecting
もうしばらくお待
the
ちくださ
guests
い。
to come. Please give us a little bit more moment.
ご来場の皆様お待ちいただき誠にありがとうございます。もう間もなく
Thank you for waiting, everyone. So the guests will be arrived shortly. Please wait for a moment.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, and ladies and gentlemen, the Embassy of India welcomes all of you to today's event, India-Japan Partnership, Hokkaido. 駐日インド大使館へようこそ。To begin our seminar, I would like to invite His Excellency Mr. C.B. George, Ambassador of India to Japan, for his opening remarks.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before we start the Hokkaido Day celebrations, I would like to mention about a sad incident which happened in India a few days back. You are aware that the terrorist attacks which happened in India, in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, Pahalgam, when 26 Indian tourists were attacked and killed. So, Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, has said that terrorism will not go unpunished. Every effort will be made to ensure that justice is done, and India is firm in this resolve. We have also Prime Minister Mr. Modi and Prime Minister Mr. Ishiba had a telephonic conversation last night on this attack. Prime Minister Ishiba and Foreign Minister Mr. Iwaya, both of them have issued messages to their counterparts in India. I would like to begin by requesting you that as a mark of respect and solidarity to the victims of the attack, please join me in observing 2 minutes of silence. Please stand.
ご起立お願いいたします。
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Mr. Naomichi Suzuki, Honorable Governor of Hokkaido, Your Excellency, Mr. Tomihara Akira, Chairperson of Hokkaido Legislative Assembly, His Excellency, Mr. Masashi Miyoshi, Member of the Hokkaido Legislative Assembly, Mr. Kazuya Nakajo, Executive Vice President of JETRO, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and a warm welcome to each one of you today for the Hokkaido Day celebrations at the Embassy. I would like to start by welcoming His Excellency Mr. Naomichi Suzuki, Honorable Governor of Hokkaido Prefecture, His Excellency Mr. Tomihara Akira, Chairperson of the Hokkaido Legislative Assembly, His Excellency Mr. Masashi Miyoshi, Member of the Hokkaido Assembly, and the entire delegation from Hokkaido who have come here to join us in this day celebrations. I fondly recall my various visits to Hokkaido over the last 2 years. I believe I have visited Hokkaido at least 5 times in the last 2 years. and also my meeting with His Excellency, the Governor and the Speaker of the Assembly during my visits when we discussed about holding this event today. I am very happy that this event has become a reality today, which marks the start of a new chapter in our engagement with Hokkaido. Your presence, Your Excellency, Governor, Your Excellency, the Speaker, and along with the business delegation, shows the importance you place in strengthening ties between India and Japan and the role the business can play in building that relationship. Accompanied by His Excellency the Governor and His Excellency the Speaker, had gone around the exhibition, the display of various items from Hokkaido, and I was very happy to see the participation of business community here. I'm also happy that the Indian representatives from India business community is present here, and also they are joining us today virtually online from India. Excellencies, distinguished guests, India and Japan share a deep-rooted history of spiritual and cultural relations. Over the past decade, our relationship has transformed into a strong economic and strategic partnership. Today, we share a special strategic and global partnership built on mutual respect, shared values, and a vision for peace and prosperity. We now work together in areas such as trade, investment, digital partnership, clean energy, health, space, human resources, and defense and security. We also share the objective of ensuring peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region, including through initiatives like the Quad. Economic cooperation is a key part of our partnership. Japan is one of the largest investors in India, and we have set a target of 5 trillion yen in public-private investment from Japan by 2027. And I am seeing that good progress is being made in India by the Japanese companies. There are 1,500 Japanese companies in India, and these are 1,500 success stories. I am very happy that this number is growing very fast. And when I was talking to His Excellency, the Governor, whose name is Suzuki, and in India, we have so many Suzuki cars, and anywhere you go in India, you see a Suzuki, but it's a car. So I have invited him to visit India, leading a business delegation and a delegation of the members of the assembly from here. Over the last 2 years, more than 2 years, I have traveled all across Japan. Actually, I visited all the 47 prefectures. But Hokkaido I visited 5 times, not the other prefectures. Everywhere I have gone, I have seen growing interest in India as a promising investment and destination and a preferred business partnership. I have also observed that we have a challenge of numbers which we need to address. I mentioned about 1,500 Japanese companies, but I would like to make it 15,000. We can do it together when we have the small and medium scale companies also start looking at India and build an ecosystem, build as part of the resilient supply chain we need to work together on. I'm sure that in coming months and years, we will see, particularly with the participation of the prefectures and the tier 2 cities, which are showing a lot of interest in India. There are 11 Japanese townships in India, special townships across the states, hosting many major companies, as I mentioned, Suzuki, Daikin, Panasonic, you name it. Most of the Japanese big companies have a huge presence in India. In the embassy, we have set up a SME facilitation cell to attract more and more SMEs to come and look at India. We have also seen an increasing number of Indian students in Japan now. Actually, if you look at the numbers, there are 1.3 million Indian students studying abroad at any given point of time. But in Japan, the number is small. We have only 1,500 students. Some of them are, of course, in Hokkaido University. But I would like to increase this number. I would like to have again at least 15,000 Indian students to come and study in Japan, because it helps building the relationship, particularly at the youth level. Youth is the future. I would like to have more and more engagement between the youth of our two countries. Dear friends, Hokkaido, with its beautiful landscapes and rich heritage, holds an immense potential for collaboration with India. Its untouched natural beauty, vibrant festivals like the Sapporo Snow Festival, which I attended last year, and its rich traditions make it a truly captivating destination for Indian travelers looking for fresh and unique experiences. On the other hand, India's diverse cultural and historical sites are appealing to travelers from Hokkaido. By enhancing connectivity and promoting our shared cultural experiences, we can strengthen tourism ties between our two countries. I am also delighted to recall that an Indian film titled Ek Din, which translates into One Day, has been shot in Hokkaido. I had come to Hokkaido to see the directors and the actors last year. It is currently in post-production, and we believe that it would showcase the charm and the beauty of Hokkaido to audiences in India. I will be visiting Urakawa town in Hokkaido shortly, where I will meet with the mayor and the vibrant Indian community. I am told that we have around 500 Indians working there. Many Indians have found meaningful work there, particularly in equine industry, helping to fill a vital gap. It is truly heartening to see how the town and its authorities have embraced the community, offering support through Hindi language sources like maternal health handbooks. When it comes to education and research, Hokkaido and India are natural partners. Institutions like the Hokkaido University, again, which I visited, and our own India's IITs are leaders in innovation and academic excellence. There is immense potential for research, collaboration, student exchange programs, and joint initiatives that could enrich both our regions. This year we are celebrating India-Japan Year of Science and Technology, and I am very happy that we are working also with the Hokkaido University to celebrate this year. And finally, I want to highlight Hokkaido's growing importance in the world of semiconductors. With the upcoming Rapidus Corporation, we would be in Cheetos, aiming to mass produce cutting-edge 2 nanometers chips by 2027. Japan is taking major steps to revitalize its technology industry. And India is also investing hugely in the semiconductor industry currently. There is huge opportunity, complementarity between India and Japan in the semiconductor industry. I would also like to thank JETRO for its wholehearted support in working together with the embassy and also our team in India to building our trade relationship. In every business seminar which we organized in Tokyo and in the prefectures. And always Mr. Nakajo-san was very kind enough to join us. I'm very happy that he has again joined us today. JETRO we consider as an integral part of our engagement in building our business relationship. I would like to conclude again by expressing my gratitude to His Excellency Governor, Mr. Naomichi Suzuki, and also Speaker Mr. Tomihara Akira for joining us, and of course to Mr. Masaki Miyoshi also to find time to come and join us today. So I am confident that our discussions will pave the way for productive collaborations in tourism, education, semiconductors, and other business, including small and medium scale companies. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you, Excellency. May I request His Excellency Mr. Suzuki Naomichi, Honorable Governor of Hokkaido Prefecture, to make a keynote address.
Thank you very much for the introduction. I'm Naomichi Suzuki, the governor of Hokkaido. So we prayed for the victim of the terrorist attack. I did deeply share my condolence for the victims. Today is a Hokkaido Day. Many people are gathering. As the governor of Hokkaido, I'm very pleased. And we have this day thanks to the strong leadership with Excellency Ambassador Sibi Georgi and Embassy of India in Japan. That is a tremendous opportunity to raise awareness around Hokkaido. Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador Sibi Georgi. Hokkaido is at the northernmost part of Japan and is about 1.3 times the size of Sri Lanka, India's neighbor. Hokkaido is home to the World Natural Heritage Site of Shiretoko, 7 national parks, the World Cultural Heritage Site of Jomon Ruins, and the culture of the indigenous Ainu people. It has a variety of attractions such as precious ecosystems. In 2003, after the COVID, we welcome more than 2.7 million foreign tourists a year. We have snow-covered scenery, and Hokkaido offers a variety of that we will be able to find different from Tokyo or Kyoto, and you can't experience in your daily life. Many people from visit to Hokkaido. And the ambassador also mentioned about the area. For example, about food. So when we buy self-sufficiency is 0.1%, but Hokkaido is approximately 220%. We need rice for life. So Hokkaido play an important role in Japan from a food perspective. So we have agricultural food products in the fertile land and marine product from its rich area. So Hokkaido is really the treasure of food, trove of food. So many visitors come to Hokkaido to enjoy dishes that make the most of the ingredients from inside and outside Japan. So today, we prepare the alcohol and wine and sweets from Japan, from Hokkaido. So annual export of Hokkaido food products has exceeded 150 billion yen. Overseas is also growing. We hope that the people of India will also enjoy Hokkaido's food. And also, recently, the digital industry has been active in Hokkaido. This month, the largest AI data in Japan was released, and we had a ceremony, opening ceremony in Tomakomai. Also, data centers have been located one after another in Hokkaido. And also, there was a mention earlier, Lapidus is aiming at the largest production of semiconductor. Last April, a pilot line for next generation semiconductor manufacturing by Rapidus began sequential operation, and then mass production will start in 2023. And then, as Japanese government strategy, Hokkaido places a very important place because we have rich renewable energy in Hokkaido. So now there's a concentration of industry in Tokyo and Osaka. But we will, so the Japanese government strategy is to relocate industrial businesses in the renewable energy areas rich in renewable energy. That is a very good opportunity for Hokkaido. Where there is energy, we can concentrate industries. That is the Japanese government policy. So in this mean, new business will come into Hokkaido more and more. And another point, there is Hokkaido and Sapporo. We are nominated as a special zone and financial management operation special zone, so that we have tax benefit, and also all the procedure can be done in English. We are working on the regulation, to have the cluster of AI-related industry. Not only tax benefit, but also we expand the subsidies for companies that set up operation in Hokkaido. So we have government strategy, deregulation, tax benefit, and subsidies. With those initiatives, we are working on the project to have more and more industries in Hokkaido. And then in this regards, talents are very important. In Hokkaido, especially in digital area, there are many people who are actively engaging in India Institute Technology, which has partnership with Hokkaido. So we are working together to produce the high talent skill people together with Hokkaido University. I sincerely hope that many people from India, including the international students who are here today, will be able to play an active role in Hokkaido. Today, we will introduce Hokkaido attraction and initiative in the three themes of tourism, food, and attracting human resources. And after that, during the social event, we would like to invite you to enjoy Hokkaido foods that we are proud of and deepen exchanges with other participants. In the end, I would like to conclude my remarks by expressing my sincere wishes for the success and health of all participants and Ambassador Sibijoji, Excellency Sibijoji, and for further development of exchanges between India and Hokkaido. That can be a large step toward the heightened friendship between Hokkaido and India. Thank you very much for future cooperation as well. We would like to take a picture. シビ商事大使閣下、鈴木、ぜひとも、それから北海道議会の富原様、北海道議会からの三好様、マーサード、デフピティチーフオブミッション、ジェトロの、エグゼクティブバイスプレジデント中条様、
Now, may I request His Excellency Mr. Tomihara Akira, Honorable Speaker of Hokkaido Prefecture Assembly, to make remarks.
Namaskar. ご紹介をいただきました。私は北海道議会の富原と申します。
Person of the Hokkaido Council, and representing Hokkaido, our Suzuki governor explained, he made the remarks, and also we talked about multiple things. My Hokkaido councillor, I'd like to make remarks to everyone. And from CB, His Excellency's Ambassador CB George event and last year. Also, thank you very much for your support to realize this such a great event. I am very happy to see this thing happened, and also we at that time we through the many initiatives, and also we would like to have the government relationship as well, and we want to deepen the relationship between us, and that is the development of relationship, and that was the proposal made from His Excellency C.B. George. And also in this summer, we would like to achieve this the council association, and also once we are completed, then we would like to give you the report. So thank you for your support, continuous support. And last year, His Excellency C.B. George came to us last summer. I believe that was July, and in many occasions, so we had a lot of with our council as well. And last year, when after 2 weeks of ambassador came to this venue, we had this discussion, and I am very happy to see a lot of people in this event, and I am very happy to see this event to be happening. And also myself, this is the first time to came to Indian embassy, and also through a lot of initiatives, also both country vision, through a lot of opportunities and occasions. We'd like to have your assistance or support, and we would like to contribute to the development of friendship and also the development of both countries. Thank you very much for your今日、北海道知事をお迎えできることをThank you very much for the introduction. My name is Nakajo from Detroit. Nice to meet you. I think you already know that so because of the growth of the Indian economy, we have middle class growing in India. So every time I mention about this in 2013, with the income of 60% of the population will have the income of $15,000. This powerful middle class attract all over the world business. And Japanese businesses, we conducted a survey to the Japanese businesses operating in Japan, and 80% responded that they would like to expand presence in India. That is the survey results. So there is a high awareness of Japan's businesses around India. In addition to that, His Excellency Ambassador Shibijoji, since he served as the ambassador, he actively visited all the prefectures in Japan and also visit local businesses. He ignite the Japanese businesses. So the big theme is with connection with local and SMB operation in India. We need to work on that topic. And another point I'd like to add is that when we look at we have drastic change in the geopolitical situation. Every day we are talking about the tariff of President Trump. So it is very important to know with which country we will work together. We are talking about economic security. So as an economic security partner, India is a strong partner with Japan. We've been working together for a long time, and we share the same value. And we have a very complementary and Hindu and Japanese ritual, Buddhism and Shinto have strong affinity, and we have a lot of common point in our languages as well. So there are many factors that becomes closer one another together. So when we look at the Hokkaido, last year, Nitori launched the first store in Mumbai, and Aulu, the Hokkaido University startup, created business in India, and then the student of Technology University of India is engaging actively. And also at Urakawa City, there are so many horse racing and trainers from India. Now it counts for 700 Indians. So there are many Indians to produce the race horse in Japan. Their contribution is tremendous. So in terms of the India economic growth, there is a high consumption power recently. So Indian people often talk about transform. So in the past 20, 30 years, India transformed itself through the constant effort, relentless effort of India. Hokkaido is also changing in the past 20, 30 years. So as a world tourism destination, Hokkaido is a big brand, big name, and as a wine too, that is a world brand. So Hokkaido brand now resonate all over the world. In addition to that, as Governor Suzuki mentioned earlier, energy, especially the renewable energy, is very rich in Hokkaido. And with Rapidus' presence in Hokkaido, the advanced technology will be present in Hokkaido. Hokkaido will be the home of advanced technology, and they have a rich research institutes and university culture. For example, in medical, especially in the animal medical agriculture research, and also IT area. There are rich research resources in Hokkaido. So Hokkaido is now drawing the attention from the world, especially for semiconductor area. I think India and Japan will deepen its relation. In last March, we released semiconductor mission. Not only Japanese businesses operating in India. India is very good at design, development. So we can invite India's resources, and using the chips produced by Rapidus, we can create an ecosystem in Japan. I think this kind of initiative we have to take. In that sense, in India, there are multinational companies that have research institutes in India. So we call it as Global Capability Center. Approximately there are 2,000, and half of them are American companies. Japan has only less than 100. The source of the US power is digital, and then it is originated from India. So this power we can leverage in Japan and especially in Hokkaido to create win-win power together. So in various aspects, we would like to connect seamlessly between India and Hokkaido. That is our mission and the mission of the Embassy of India. So we have office in Hokkaido, 5 offices in India. So with all the capability we have, we would like to support your business and human resource exchanges. So we have Soma in charge of Hokkaido local government. I would like you to utilize our capacity. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now start the second session of our today's event. The speakers will be presenting on business and tourism opportunities in Hokkaido and India. We will invite guest speakers from the Hokkaido side for the first part, while the second part will be virtual presentations conducted by the Indian side online. May I invite our first speaker, Mr. Nakamura Satoshi, Executive Director of Hokkaido Tourism Promotion Organization, onto the stage.
皆様、こんにちは。北海道観光機構中村と申します。先ほどご登壇の皆様からご紹介いただきましたけれども、北海道の魅力は数えきれず、本日すべてを語り尽くすことはできませんが、
all of them with the compelling parts. So I'd like to talk about the four seasons and also the food that I'd like to emphasize. The next slide. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the four seasons. So first, I would like to mention the climate. Also, the Hokkaido is quite unique with the nature and the culture. In spring, flowers bloom at the same time, and also the creating colorful spectacle. And there is no rainy season. And lavender and the lilac flowers are there in summer. And also very comfortable to spend, and also very short summer in Hokkaido. And also time passes, salmon run up the rivers, and the mountains turn red and yellow in the fall. And the fall season, the average is quite low, and also you can enjoy skiing or snow in the fall season. So it's very specific with the fall season and have many different phases. Next slide, please. And to be specific, the spring, since it's the latitude is higher, it's later than Honshu with the cherry blossom. So we would expect the from the late April to mid-May. Then the cherry blossom moves from the northward from the south, and beautiful cherry blossoms can be enjoyed in major cities such as Hakodate, Sapporo, Asahikawa, and the other cities throughout the picture. And the cherry blossoms have already visitors can see both. You cannot really enjoy this in Honshu area. However, it's quite beautiful, and the contrast is quite wonderful and fantastic. When would be the best season to visit Hokkaido? Like cycling, trekking, or May through October would be the best time to visit. The weather is suitable for outdoor activities, and it is very good time to observe wildlife. And during the July season, it's going to be summer, and Furano's lavender is very worth to see. Next slide. And also with the Shiretoko in eastern Hokkaido was designated as a World Natural Heritage Site in 2005 for its rich ecosystem and spectacular scenery. And Shiretoko 5 lakes are the indispensable part of the Shiretoko area, surrounded by the virgin forest, the lakes, and also unspoiled paradise that attracts many visitors. And also wild animals are also there, and you would see the brown bear. You see, so in this photo, the cruise tour in the for the brown bear. This is very popular in summer, and it is the Shiretoko Iozan, melting point of the bears, and this is very symbol of summer. Autumn leaves began to change. In Sahida, vivid red and yellow. Also, the national park. So the and Ainu garden play is the meaning. The reason is quite obvious. The scenery here is beautiful, and it is considered to be a condensed version of Hokkaido four seasons. Next slide, please. And in winter, the rare birds such as blackstone and the fish hawk and blackstone fish oil can be seen. And the sea of is ocean. You have the Amur River moves southwards, and this is become the draft ice. And under the ice, plankton breathes and turn into the zooplankton and fish. And birds then feed on them, and then food change is formed. This is why endangered white-tailed sea eagle lives in the eastern Hokkaido. And also, I'd like to talk about the food. So let me introduce Hokkaido's alcoholic beverages, which are indispensable. So the Hokkaido cool summers, clean water, and the air, and also the other natural blessings allow the brew of wine and sake and beer. And starting from wine. And so as of February 25, so the number of wines is more than 71 wineries, and among them, Nikki Fields Winery brews Hatsuyuki, the wine. They offers refreshing taste, and also located on the hilltop overlooking the town of Nikki and the Sea of Japan, you can enjoy the great scenery and the wine. The Wine Cluster Hokkaido, who is the next presenter, will be explained about in detail. And also the Japanese sake, so the Hakodate Jodo is something that I'd like to introduce. So this is the new one in Hokkaido. So Goho is one of the brand that they're making, and tasting will be available at the social event to be held after the seminar. Next, it's about the beer. So the Shirakaba Brewery, it was the North Brewery in Japan, and has renovated a brick warehouse built about 100 years ago, and you can enjoy multiple the taste in the restaurant. And lastly, whiskey. Tsugishi Distillery, located in famous Ulster producing region, it's quite unique. And as you can see, Hokkaido offers variety of unique alcohol as well. Next page. And also, speaking of food, the fruits and the vegetables are quite phenomenal. And also why this is delicious, and I'd like to talk about some of the secrets. And during the night season, Hokkaido has a very low temperature, and also the difference between the daytime is quite significant. And also in this significant gap of the temperature, it is said that the vegetables and fruits are very good. And also because of the sunlight time is quite long, short, so the environment is one of the reasons why they taste so good. And also because of the sunlight, they accumulate the sugar throughout this the sunlight, and also the melon, yukibari, is quite popular, and also the fruit picking is quite popular from the overseas foreigners, and also the vegetables, potatoes, and also the white corn is quite recommended, and also the gourmet, the soup curry is one of the popular ones. So during the cold season, this was developed to overcome this very cold weather, and also this is the soul food in Hokkaido. So around this embassy, I saw a lot of curry shops, so you can actually enjoy soup curry as well in one of the restaurants, and also they use, and also the naan that's made from the flour made in Hokkaido. So please enjoy in that restaurant as well. And this is the end of the four season and the food. And lastly, so we are facing the cherry blossom season, and this is the video from them.
4月、6月の春の時期が、インドの皆様の長期休暇の時期にあたり、旭岳が紅葉する秋は、ディワリという新年の祝日と重なります。このような休暇を利用して、北海道の四季が織りなす自然の風景や食産物を インドの皆様にもぜひ体験していただきたいと思います。北海道で皆様のお越しをお待ちしております。ありがとうございました。
Thank you, sir. ありがとうございました。For the next presentation, may I call Mr. Abe Masahisa, representative of Hokkaido Wine Cluster, for his presentation.
はい、皆様、こんにちは。今ご紹介いただきましたワインクラスター北海道代表の阿部正久です。今日はですね、北海道の小樽市から参りました。北海道のですね、黄色く丸が塗ってあるところが小樽でございます。本日、インド大使館におきまして、北海道の食という部分でですね、お話をさせていただくこと、大変光栄であり、感謝をいたしております。北海道といえば、美味しい食の宝庫。
北海道 is a treasure as Governor mentioned. Hokkaido is now rapidly becoming a wine-producing region that is attracting attention from the world. So we will distribute English brochure later about Hokkaido's wine. I have heard that Indian people are interested in wine, so today I would like to introduce wines of Hokkaido that make Hokkaido food even more delicious. I will explain about 10 minutes using a slide. Thank you for your attention. Hokkaido, which is the coolest region in Japan, has now become an optimal site for wine grape cultivation in the midst of global climate change. So people and businesses are joining to us from in and outside Japan, seeking to become winemakers. So Hakodate City in Hokkaido is attracting attention from around the world. For example, French winery. So Hokkaido's climate is now drawing attention. As you can see here, there are more than 70 on the graph. Hokkaido winery, we have 71 winery in Hokkaido. In the last 10 years, the number of winery increased. You can see from the curve. So the technology and the experience of pioneering generation in the 1960s has been passed down from one generation to the next, and is being passed on to the next generation, while the new entrants from other industries in Japan and abroad are also increasing. Hokkaido is a very vast prefecture. So you see 6 areas, different colors. So currently the wine growing regions are rapidly spread throughout the Hokkaido. So major areas are Shiribeshi area, west of Sapporo, centering on Otaru City, Yoichi Town, and Niki Town. This is one area, and another area is the blue one, Sorachi area, extending north from Sapporo. Then the Sapporo area from Sapporo City to the outskirts of Chitose City, where we have Chitose Airport, and recently the yellow one, the Kamikawa area from Asahikawa to Furano. And we have the Donan area centering in Hakodate, and also the Doto area in the east of Hokkaido, which has a different climate and different characteristics. So Hokkaido, which is the largest of Japan's prefecture, produces a wide variety of wines and reflect the individuality of each region. You may think that Hokkaido is cold and snowy due to the image of the snow festival. However, the way snow falls in Hokkaido is completely different from east to west. This picture is vineyard in the Tokachi region in the east of Hokkaido in winter. The temperature drops to minus 20 degrees Celsius or lower with almost no snowfall. In the early days, grapevines were covered with soil to protect them from the cold and allow them to overwinter. In recent years, we developed the original variety called Yamasaki, which is highly resistant to cold. Has been developed to produce unique, powerful red wines. The unique variety found only in Hokkaido has a dark color, distinct aroma, a strong acidity, and mild tannin. We have brought this wine to the venue today, and I hope you will enjoy. This one is the vineyard in the western region of Hokkaido. As you can see, the snow has piled up to 2 meters high, and the vines are completely buried under the snow. But in the western part of Hokkaido, the temperature in snow is kept near 0 degrees Celsius, even in minus temperature, allowing European grape varieties such as Chardonnay and Riesling and to overwinter. The greatest appeal of Hokkaido wines is the aroma of healthy grapes and the excellent balance between sugar and acidity in the juice. As you can see in this graph, the acidity level slowly decreases while the sugar level increases. As you can see the upper photo, the groundwater running down from the top of the stainless steel tanks for cooling. White wines made in this way tend to be aromatic and light, while wine have a balanced flavor with mild tannin. You will taste it later, so I hope you will enjoy. This graph shows the temperature trend in Hokkaido. So one of the important indicators that determine the flavor of wine is cumulative temperature, which is calculated by adding up the temperature during the growing period of grapes. And this over past years has increased. And when it used to be below 1,200, which is just below the lower limit viticulture, it has recently moved from region 1 to region 2. And those are the variety of grapes that you can cultivate in region 1. Hokkaido, which used to be in the same temperature zone as Germany and northern France, is now in region 2, which is suitable for growing French Bordeaux grapes and has a wide range of grape varieties. So today, we will distribute wines of Hokkaido in English prepared by the Hokkaido government. Maybe you have already this brochure as your handout. So there are several introductions. So we have a geographical indication system that protect local produces as brand grapes from Hokkaido with their refreshing acidity, freshness, and light flavor are certified as GI Hokkaido. And winery maps You will also find a map of Hokkaido wine growing regions and major grape varieties that we have talked about so far. So this leaflet will be available for you to take home. So please pick one. Pick one. And in the end, I myself is a sommelier. Finally, I would like to introduce the joy of wine and food in Hokkaido. I believe there are three key points to pairing wine and food. One is to find harmony between wine and food, like lemon, lime, herb, spice aroma, refreshing acidity, etc. So Hokkaido wine has very fruity aroma. The second is to have similar color between wine and food. Whitish food has a light flavor that goes well with the crisp taste of white wine. Third, the wine and the food produced in the same terroir in the region. This is a picture of scallop from Hokkaido that I ate, and also when scallop is fished. Scallops are white and exceptionally delicious when eaten with lemon and herbs. But I think it is easy to see that point I have just explained, such as a color and aroma. Fresh Hokkaido scallops are a perfect match for the refreshing stress and other fruits like aroma, fresh, rich acidity, and the light body of Hokkaido wine. Sounds delicious. It makes me want to go back immediately to Hokkaido and try scallops and wine. So, unfortunately, we do not have fresh scallop available today, but we will be serving Hokkaido wine and a variety of special products from Hokkaido producers, including cheese, ham, and seafood snacks that go perfectly with the wine at a social event. I hope you will enjoy. So in the end, the history of wine of Hokkaido is short at about 60 years, and the production of volume is not that large, but relatively cool climate is attracting attention as a new wine producing region. In this context, government agencies, universities, and various companies are supporting the wine industry, and the platform is being formed. Hokkaido University has established the Wine Education and Research Center, which serves as a research center, develops human resources for the industry, and from September 2024 offers fee-based tasting. The center is open to the public every Friday through Monday and is about 10 minutes walk from Sapporo Station. In addition, at Hokkaido Dosanko Plaza, at Patnership of Hokkaido, located in JR Sapporo Station, you can purchase unique local products from various regions of Hokkaido, as well as enjoy paid tasting of Hokkaido wines and food pairing. Both of those shops are conveniently located and easy to find, so we hope you will stop by when you will visit Hokkaido. So I really appreciate for your attention and interest for Hokkaido's food and wine. Thank you very much for your attention.
Hello, everyone. I am Satomi from the area Magic, and also thank you very much for such occasion. And also, I myself, I am the Vice President of the Hokkaido IT Promotion Association, and I am also involved in the development of the local IT and the promotion of international cooperation. Next slide, please. So Hokkaido, where we live, IT industry is evolving, and efforts to resolve local issues with technology is accelerating. AI, cloud, AI, OT, cybersecurities, using the state-of-art technology, and food and tourism in logistics, infrastructure development. It's more specific to Hokkaido challenges. We are working together with the local government, private sector, and the academic together. Next slide. And in Hokkaido is home to the wide variety of IT companies, and approximately 20,000 people are employed in the IT industry. In particular, Sapporo City, known as Sapporo Valley, and is one of the Japan's leading IT technology clusters. And many IT ventures were started in 1970s, mainly by the graduates of Hokkaido University, which laid the foundation for the digitalization and the technology innovation in Hokkaido. Next slide. Hokkaido is forming a model of sustainable IT industry that grows together with the local community rather than concentrating on the single city across Sapporo, Asahikawa, and Hakodate Kushiro. So the is more sustainable IT model. Next slide. Hokkaido's is a region where primary industries such as agriculture and tourism are thriving, and linking these together with IT, new value creation is underway to communicate the attractiveness of the region of the world. Next slide. As a matter of fact, Hokkaido's IT industry sales have been increasing year over year, reaching a scale of 500 billion yen by 2022. As of last year, 580 billion, and also soon it will be exceeding 600 billion yen. And also the IT operators, 45%, and also within Hokkaido, 30%, and it's more global industry. And in the IT industry, we are significant with the growth and also the power of the technology, technology capabilities, and the international mindset, and also the we'd like to see a lot of potential with the Indian people's potential as well. And also in January, we went to 3 university in New Delhi, and also through this exchange of the communications, I could feel the passion and also high level of the expert, and also the interest to Hokkaido and Sapporo. And also the IT, through the exchange communication with IT industry, Hokkaido and India's company can supplement each other to work on the R&Ds. And also I believe, or convinced that we can do a lot of things, a lot of initiatives together. And Hokkaido has a rich nature, and also comfortable to live, and also very comfortable and very safe region. And also we do have a culture to accept the non-Japanese environment, and especially compared with the Tokyo area, the lifetime the money to live in our region is quite cheaper, and it's quite rich. And also So in this stable environment, you can settle down to focus on the IT or iOS expert. And in Hokkaido, Sapporo, India, China, Vietnam, Korea, so we have a lot of IT engineers across the world, and in this global environment, each individual is exert their power of their IT. So in this presentation, and in the IT engineers, so it's very difficult for me to actually represent our IT engineers. So we gathered the non-Japanese engineers, and we had a round table with them. And in this here, I would like to show you one video that talks about their life. And also, this is the interview to the actual engineers who live and work in Hokkaido.
Mountains, forests, and national parks. Unlike other parts of Japan, Hokkaido has a cooler climate, making it famous for its snowy winters. In summer, the weather is mild and perfect for exploring nature. Hokkaido is also known for its rich food culture. Genghis Khan, a dish made by eating grilled lamb, is famous. Hokkaido offers a peaceful, slower pace of life, with beautiful scenery and warm hospitality. Whether you're looking for adventure or relaxation, it's a wonderful place to visit all year round. Sapporo, the vibrant capital of Hokkaido, is known for its beautiful blend of nature and city life. The city is also home to Hokkaido University, a prestigious institution surrounded by stunning landscapes. It also has strong support from local government and universities, making it an ideal environment for tech companies, driven by the same ambitious spirit that once fueled those who forged this land. Meet 4 pioneers from around the world who came to Hokkaido.
名前はラットです。2017年からベトナムから日本に来ました。2020年に札幌に大学で入って、で、去年の4月からピッチワックスに入社しました。今はシステム開発部で iOS アプリの開発をしています。
私はハリと申します。インドのニューデリーの祖先です。現在私は理事をして、シンセサの管理システムの開発を行っています。私はリオです。
私は株式会社リュウケのジースチョンと申します。中国上海出身です。今、リュウケでソフトウェア開発の仕事をしています。
株式会社メディアマジックのパクと申します。2013年12月から韓国から来て、今まで札幌に住んでいます。会社でプログラマーとして働いています。
北海道札幌をターゲット、住む場所、働く場所として選んだ理由ってあります？
前に旅行に札幌に行った時、住んでみたいという。家賃も安いし、なんか
家賃安いですか？どのくらい違います？
韓国のソウルより半分ぐらい。
パクさんと同じく旅行して札幌の
選んだり。
そうですね。家賃も結構こっちの方が安い。あと私旅行大好きなので、私旅行のため免許も取ってます。結構毎月北海道のいろいろなところに旅行しています。
僕も同じく、東京に住んでた時に札幌に旅行した機会があって、札幌のご飯が美味しくて、自然が美しくて、で、札幌の人も外国人にとってかなりフレンドリーな感じになったので、いいなと思いました。
外国人が少ないところ行くと、なんか周りの人と一緒に日本語を喋りながら、日本語のレベルがなんか早めに上がれると、この考えで北海道の札幌を決めました。
寒くないです。
外は寒いは寒いけど、外は暑いジャケットを着たらそれは全然 OK。初めて雪が降るのが見て、それは有名な生活じゃないかなと思って、このところにもし仕事が見つけたら、とてもいいじゃないかなと思って、こっちに仕事を探して、今はやってるのが有名な生活を しながら仕事をやってる。毎年冬になったら、余計スポーツができたら、冬も楽しみにできると感じしてます。
ぜひ頑張ってください。
一回やってみたけど、とても難しかった。
夏も短い、涼しいので、涼しいところがいい、暑いところ苦手な方にはおすすめと思っています。
いかがですか？住みやすさ、住みづらさ。
住みやすいと思います。韓国が最近北海道より寒いので。
ああ、そうですか。
はい。
後輩たち、例えばベトナムの他の人に、もっとみんな来いよという気持ちもあってくれるかなと思うんですけど、いかがですかね。
札幌はご飯が美味しい、自然が美しい、そして IT 業界にとっても学ぶ機会が多いというところだと思っていますので、外国人にとってもフレンドリーですし、ぜひ来て、強くお勧めしていますね、札幌に。
北海道の札幌は結構住みやすくて、風景も食べ物がぜひ楽しんでほしいです。
नमस्ते सभी को। जो भी लोग जापान में काम करना चाहते हैं, मैं उन सबको बताना चाहूँगा कि सप्पोरो, होक्काइडो के अंदर सप्पोरो एक बहुत अच्छी सिटी है जहाँ पर काफ़ी काम है, आईटी से रिलेटेड काम भी है और बहुत सारी नई नई कंपनी भी बन रही है, जैसे सेमीकंडक्टर की कंपनी बन रही है। अभी नाम याद नहीं आ रहा उस कंपनी का, काफ़ी बड़ी कंपनी बन रही है, उसके अंदर भी बहुत सारे सेमीकंडक्टर के इंजीनियर्स, उनकी काफ़ी जॉब निकलेंगी। और सिर्फ आईटी नहीं, इसके अलावा भी बहुत सारी जॉब यहाँ पर हैं और बहुत सारे 5 स्टार होटल हैं, काफ़ी सारी जॉब है। और सिर्फ सप्पोरो नहीं है, होक्काइडो के अंदर बहुत सारी जगह है, असाही का भी बहुत बड़ी सिटी है, ऐसी बहुत सारी सिटी है यहाँ पे, और तो बहुत सारी जॉब हैं और लोग काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल है। टोक्यो में 1 हफ्ते के लिए रह कर आया था, तो मुझे वहाँ पर थोड़े वो उतने फ्रेंडली नहीं लगे जितने सप्पोरो के लोग हैं। तो यहाँ पर आप काम करेंगे तो आपको भी बहुत मज़ा आएगा, तो मैं आप सबको यहाँ इनवाइट करना चाहूँगा, प्लीज़ आइए और साथ में काम करते हैं। धन्यवाद।
韓国で日本人はなんか外国人に冷たいイメージが強いです。実際は韓国のに似ている点もたくさんあるし、なんかみんな親切です。だからぜひ来てください。
将来のキャリアの目標はベトナムと日本の架け橋になることです。もちろん今は技術をたくさん身につけて、あと日本の働き方、文化を深く理解して、将来はブリッジシステムエンジニアになりたいと思います。将来的にはブリッジワークスの、ベトナムにあるブランチオフィスを作っていきたいと思います。
私は今すでに自分の好きな仕事をやってます。私はコーディングの仕事を最初からやりたかったので、幸せ仕事を行っています。将来には同じような仕事で、レベルアップの仕事みたいに AI とか、あとクアンタムコンピューティングとかの勉強しながら働きたいです。
私は大学の時にゲームの開発を勉強しています。父親は開発に興味があるので、ルーケンに来まして、ルーケンでの経験を通して開発のプロセスをよく知って、プロジェクトマネジメントもよく理解した上に自分が好きなゲームを作りたいと思います。
将来私がリーダーとしてプロジェクトをやってみたいです。AI 分野に関心があり、日本の方々とチームを組んでプロジェクトを進めてみたいです。
どうもありがとうございました。インドから来ていたハリさん、この取材を通じて仲良くなったんですけど、すごく札幌の暮らし、北海道の暮らし気に入ってるみたいで、ぜひハリさんに続くインドのIT
More IT engineer from India. We are waiting for them to come to us. And thank you very much for your
ありがとうございました。Thank you, sir. Next, may I invite Mr. Kobayashi Yasuyuki, the Director, International Affairs Bureau of Hokkaido Prefecture Government, for his presentation.
I'm Kobayashi, Director of the International Affairs Bureau of the Hokkaido government. I would like to briefly explain the relationship between India and Hokkaido, and then I would like to introduce a company that is expanding its business in India. The number of Indian residents in Hokkaido is 1,548 as of the latest figures. And there was a mention earlier as well of those about 2/3, 996 Indians are in the Hidaka area on the Pacific coast of Hokkaido. The population of Hokkaido is approximately 5 million, of which 60,000 are in the Hokkaido region. So you can see how many Indian people are concentrated in this region. As explained earlier, why there are so many Indian people in Hidaka region, the racehorse industry is thriving. More than 90% of racehorse are raised in this Hidaka area. Indian people are engaging in horse training and stable work. So we have aging population and low birth rate in Japan. Those people are really indispensable in the region. And here, the number of visitors and the import situation are shown here. The number one of export item is paper. We still do not have so many ratio of Hokkaido, but there is still plenty of room for growth in those figures. So we would like to actively engage in exchange with India. Then this shows companies in Hokkaido operating in India. As an example, Handsome Marwar is engaged in consignment production. Nitori last year opened its first store in Mumbai, and the Candy House sells high-quality Asahikawa furniture in India. This company is very famous in Japan. And in the end, today, we have a representative from OWL, a first tech venture company that provide AI-based solution, who will explain to us the connection with India. Please give us your kind attention. Minasan,
Thank you very
konnichiwa.
much for this honorable opportunity. My name is actually Meena, which sounds like a familiar name in India, and I think I'm lucky to have the name, so I've been noticed in India, actually. So our company is an edge AI computer vision company, and we started this startup from 2016. We're based in Hokkaido, and I myself am a graduate from Hokkaido University, and we say ourselves as a Hokkaido startup, Hokkaido University startup. And based in Sapporo, we have this drugstore called Satsudora that we work closely with, and we have been developing solutions from there and expanding into whole Japan at this moment. So we started with the people, and especially the talents from India and IITs. This is a catchy phrase, and we started with IIT Bombay. So right now we have been doing the collaborations with IIT Bombay, an AI lab with Professor Biplab Banerjee from 2020. Also, we established the subsidiary in Bangalore, and we have been working very closely with the Indian talents. And every year we have 5 engineers coming over to Japan to do the internship, and we're going to have the first person coming after this Golden Week. So we are excited to have them there. And we also collaborate with Hokkaido University for the exchange programs. So we do a huge party with these like Indian people. So we have grown our company from 2016 to this right now position, and we have been known as a global edge AI technology company, and we have been starting collaborations with NVIDIA and Qualcomm. So like we have the presence now in this field, and I believe it's about the chance to start the industry collaborations, business. So I hope we can grow together, and I could find the opportunities even for today too. Thank you very much. And I would like to introduce one of our engineers, top engineers. This is Kriti. She also graduated IIT Bombay, and right now is one of the team leaders working in Sapporo. So hope you can have an interaction with her as well. Thank you very much.
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, moving forward with our event today. Next, we will have virtual presentations conducted by our guest speakers in India. May I request Ms. Dajwari Chadda, Senior Manager of Japan Plus Team Invest India, to start your presentation.
Very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rajeshwari, and I'm part of the Japan Plus desk at Invest India. My today's presentation will focus on the growth of the Indian economy, followed by India-Japan relations. India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. The growth of the Indian economy is based on 8 pillars. First is economy. India is projected to remain the fastest growing economy for 2025 and 2026, reaffirming its dominance in the global economic landscape. The country's economy is expected to expand by 6.2% in 2025 and 6.3% in 2026, outpacing many of its global counterparts. Second is business reform. So the government of India has initiated various ease of doing business in India reforms, and a lot of foreign companies have benefited out of these reforms. Third is technology. With India's unified payment interface percolating internationally, payment mechanism is seeing a significant change. Fourth is infrastructure. The NICDC program has been curated to provide quality infrastructure ahead of demand, and it has kept developed land parcels ready for immediate allotment, attracting investments into manufacturing and positioning India as a strong player in the global value chain. Next pillar is startups. India has emerged as a leading hub for innovation and startups, with over 163,000 DPIIT recognized startups driving dynamic entrepreneurial ecosystem. In terms of innovation, India, along with China, Turkey, Vietnam, and Philippines, has been recognized as one of the fastest rising economies in terms of innovation over the decade. The Indian economy also fosters sustainability and inclusivity in all its practices. This slide talks about how India offers stable long-term growth imperative. If you look at the stats on the left, India aims to be number 3 in terms of nominal GDP by 2030. The inflation rate is expected to reduce from 4.9% to 4%. And India is expected to achieve a 2 trillion exports by 2030. In terms of the middle class income, India is expected to achieve 860 million average middle class income by 2030, with a total consumer spending of 4.8 trillion. The average FDI, which is expected in the year 2030, is 110 billion, with a fixed investment of 37%. The Amrit vision, as you see on the right, is a roadmap for India's development from 2024 to 2047, and it aims to transform India into Viksit Bharat by country's 100th anniversary of independence. The vision aims to achieve ambitious targets, including $32 trillion plus economy with a per capita income of USD 22,000. The exports are expected to reach 6 trillion, and India aims to be amongst the largest, youngest workforce in terms of human capital. India is considered a competitively placed nation compared to others, particularly in emerging markets, due to its large and rapidly growing economy, a skilled and diverse workforce, and a relatively young population. As you can see in this slide, that the manufacturing ecosystem in terms of labor force, water rates, power rates, global innovation index, and logistics performance index makes India competitively placed as compared to its counterparts. And a lot of foreign companies, including Japanese companies, are now preferring India as their preferred destination to relocate their global operations, especially as part of the China Plus One strategy. The key focus sectors are auto, electronics, pharma, infrastructure, and textiles. And the government of India has initiated various programs to provide incentives to foreign players who are looking to invest in India. For example, specifically for infrastructure, there is a USD 132 billion fund allocated for the development of the infrastructure sector. In auto, there's exemption of customs duty on key minerals to aid EV manufacturing. For electronics, there's a dedicated fund of USD 411 million in investments under the PLI scheme for air conditioner and LED components. For textiles, USD 527 million is allocated to incentivize players who are looking to invest in the technical textile sector. Moving on to the next session, which talks about India-Japan relations. Japan is the fifth largest investor in India. The FDI inflows from April 2000 to December 2024 has been 43.28 billion. India is ranked as one of the most promising countries for expansion by Japanese companies. There are 9,800 plus Japanese people present in India and 40,000 plus Indians who are present in Japan. In terms of number of companies, as on date, there are 1,400 plus Japanese companies which are established in India. The focus sectors in the India-Japan corridor are EV and auto, electronics, pharmaceuticals, textiles, chemical, infrastructure, green energy, and food processing. 40% of FDI is directed towards manufacturing. And like Japan, India is also divided into various states, prefectures, and we've seen that the top 5 states account for 80% of overall investment. These are Maharashtra and Haryana being the top 2, followed by Delhi, Gujarat, and Karnataka. And I would like to mention here that these states have specific state policies in different sectors, like Gujarat has the Gujarat Industrial Policy, and a lot of foreign companies have benefited out of the incentives which are available under these industrial policies. And every state government is incentivizing Japanese players who are looking to invest in the state. India is the only country which has 11 dedicated townships. These are Japanese industrial townships which are strategically located across various states like Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu, among others. These Japanese industrial townships offer facilities such as plug-and-play infrastructure and other incentives which specifically cater to the needs of the Japanese companies. We see that a lot of Japanese companies like Panasonic, Denso, Daikin, Nippon Express have established multiple facilities in these townships. According to the survey of Japanese companies, India is ranked as the most promising country for investment for the medium term, that is 3 years. More than 80% of Japanese companies in India intend to expand over the next 1 to 2 years, according to the 38th JETRO survey. Moving on to the sectoral synergies and growth opportunities, here I'll be talking about the USP of the Indian market in these sectors. ICT and electronics, India ranks first in software service exports, and electronics manufacturing exports is expected to reach 300 billion by financial year 26. For pharmaceuticals, there are 9 Indian companies which are among the top 25 global generic companies. The chemical industry is the 6th largest industry globally with a market share of 3.4%. The Indian auto market is the third largest in the world, and the major Japanese player is Suzuki, which holds 42% of the Indian automobile market share. For food processing and agriculture, the mega food park and PLI scheme has enhanced infrastructure and reduced wastage. Education is also one of the most booming sectors in India, with a current market size of 700 to 800 million, and this is expected to reach 30 billion in the next 10 years. The sector has attracted FDI investment of 9.62 billion from April 2000 to September 2024. Talking about the Indian tourism sector and the film sector in detail, we've seen that the Japanese tourist arrivals in India have increased significantly in the past few years. In fact, there's been a 134% increase in Japanese tourist arrival from 2022 to 2023, which points to strong post-COVID recovery. There are various investable opportunities in hotels and lodging, MICE tourism, and ecotourism. The key growth drivers and policy initiatives for this sector are as follows. USD 305 million fund has been allocated for development of tourism infrastructure. 619 tourism air routes have been operationalized under the Regional Connectivity Scheme. One of the major advantages which the Government of India has recently implemented is the e-tourist visa facility, which includes e-business, e-medical, and e-conference visa. There's 100% FDI which is allowed under the automatic route in the tourism sector. Moving on to the Indian film sector, India is the #1 film producing nation and produces 796 movies annually. 359 Indian films are released across 38 countries on average. There's 100% FDI which is allowed under the automatic route in the film sector. There are investable opportunities which are present in filming infrastructure, animation and VFX studios, film tourism, cinema viewing infrastructure, audio-visual co-production agreement, and there's been distribution partnerships and original content production. Japanese is the third most popular SVOD language in India, offering immense opportunity for Japanese content in India through theatrical and OTT releases as well as creation of fresh content in India. Make in India for the world is an approach which has been adopted by various Japanese companies. India has now become a gateway for Japanese companies to export to other countries. We've seen that a lot of companies like Nidec, Denso, Daikin have set up multiple manufacturing facilities in India. They manufacture in India and export auto components and other manufactured products to other countries, especially Africa. Invest India, we are the National Investment Promotion Agency and Facilitation Agency of the Government of India. We help Japanese companies which are looking either to enter India or expand their operations in India. We enable investment and an optimum ROI for their business operations, create a win-win solution for increased business and trade, and enable a marketplace for R&D. A Japan Trust Desk was established in October 2014, and since then we've been supporting various Japanese companies and facilitating their India investment plans. Our area of services include policy advocacy, location assessment, business advisory support, and we help companies which are looking to invest in India select the preferred location where they can set up their manufacturing facility. We provide complete hand-holding support to the companies throughout their investment cycle, and all the services offered are pro bono in nature. We work very closely with JETRO, with the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, and also with the Embassy of India in Japan and the Japan Embassy in India to facilitate the investment plans of Japanese companies. In case of any queries, you can write to us on japan@investindia.org.in. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we will have a virtual presentation by Mr. Krishnan Narayanan, CEO of Nihon Edutech Private Limited. It's over to you, sir.
and also His Excellency CB George, and also other participants. Thank you. This is nice to meet you all. Nihon, thank you. Special occasion. Today, since I don't have really time, I am going to talk about these topics today. And we can share this presentation with you. So please ask any question if you are interested. So let me go quick. So we'd like to talk about the talents of India and India. So before getting into the presentation, I'd like to talk about India. And India, as you may know, there's a lot of population, and also the production. The average age is 28, and also the productive age is quite young, and also three area of we have. So, and also there's a character. Also, they have an efficient way of working. Way, especially with the labor case, still 30,000. So it's better early in Japan. So they prefer to work sometimes, and also the religion wise, there's no significant impact on the work. And why talent from India? Because of the population as well, and also by India. So they can actually good at the listening, and also they can speak very fluent Japanese and smooth Japanese as well. And also they are working in Middle East or the other areas as well, but Japan is most interest for them as well, so they prefer to go to Japan. And also there are more than 50,000 Indian people, but so there were a lot of specified or the expert or IT people were there, but we started to send out laborers as well outside of Japan, India. So we believe that we can actually increase the labor as well. And the characteristics of India, of course, the image to Japan is quite very well, and of course the Suzuki as well. But they, and also the younger generation is actually fond of anime, and they're very interested in Japanese, and also they want to protect the family to make money. And also, partially, what we need to tell to the Indian people is, as you can see, to comply with rules, not just time, but also many regulations, and also who then all the report and the communication, and also we want to nurture or train Indian talent and send to Japan. And also, with regards to the presentation, so we do have a lot of details. So if you're interested, please take a look at this slide later. And also, introduction to company. So our company is the CII. We are working with the CII to send people, and also from the first, first people we send out the people from in 2018. That was the first time, and also we have 20 staff in Japan, and five are the Japanese, and also including the education before going to Japan. We have the Japanese people as Japanese teachers as well. So the biggest Europe. As I mentioned, 2018 was the first group of who we sent, but due to the COVID-19, it was suspended. But after the COVID-19, so 700 the people were already sent, and also it was the like or qualified people. We are sending out like more than 500 Indians, and also 700 the trainees, and also we are sending out after the education, and also there's the high level skill needs are very high as well. So the engineers, IT, wide range of the IT related, and also maybe too small to read, but so until today is from India. So as of last year, the specific skills 1,023 specific for engineers 15,000. So our company is sending out like 30% of Indian. And also, what kind of technology or teaching method that we have? It's the most important to have the dialogue in Japanese. So and also we're using the textbook called Irodori, and also we are sending out to the certain level of the communication level, and also we are taking the hands-on as well. We do some evaluation and also the check before sending out them, and also the testing, and also the accommodations as well that we are interested. So we do have the Hokkaido accommodations as well, also with the products or including any hotels or the accommodation. So we check the baseline and send them. And also we do have the platform of our own. So we are supporting to Japanese skills using the platform. Also, probably you would know. So the flow itself, in case of India, there's no endorsement. So that's the advantage. So it's the shortest and quick to onboard in Japan. So can do the process within 1 week. So we are preparing as soon as possible to send them. And also the education center, we have 4 major centers in India, the south or east or north, west. We have 4 different areas and locations, and they have the specialty differences. And also we have 300 but 200 trainees we have right now, and also as I said, 15 to 70. So we would like to increase more and more. And for the support, after the support of after standing, so for 5 years, so we and also with this individual, and we are supporting them. We do have the Japan Corporation as well. So I go to Japan twice, once bi-monthly, and also we are supporting the Osaka. So I am supporting across the world. and if more, then we are intended to increase them as well. So, and also the companies that we already send the Hitachi, Maxell, Rixfield, home appliance, Rixfield, and the Nissans, the UD Trucks, which is the subsidiaries of Nissan. So we are sending to them, and also the nationwide dispatch that we are doing, and also we are giving the support to the nationwide. And also in Hokkaido, we don't have the achievement yet. So I've been Hokkaido and talking to the customers as well and negotiating, but we do have 2 contracts, but we still couldn't send. This is so we're talking with about the agricultural and also the accommodations related. So 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 we'd like to introduce more people to Hokkaido so that we'd like to contribute to Hokkaido. And also Tohoku, Iwate, we are sending them, so we'd like to have more support on that. And what we considered as a job, the agriculture and also the accommodation or the manufacturing, so we are considering those, and also and also through the ITs, and I've been working for the IT industry for 20 years, so we want to introduce the engineers or IT members. And lastly, this is the schools in India and also the contact of these schools. And if you're interested, then we would like to go through CII. And also, thank you very much for this occasion. Thank you very much. This is the end of my presentation.
As our final presenter, may I request Mr. Subhash Goyat, member of CII, National Committee on Tourism and Hospitality, and chairman of STIC Travels. It's over to you, sir.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Excellency, Mr. Suzuki, Governor of Hokkaido, Honorable Speaker of Hokkaido, Excellency Sibi George, Ambassador of India in Japan, dignitaries in the summit, on behalf of CII, National Expert Committee, and on behalf of STIC Travel, India's largest aviation and tourism marketing company, I would like to extend greetings from the tourism industry of India to the wonderful people of Japan, particularly the high-level delegation from Hokkaido. Ladies and gentlemen, tourism between India and Japan has been growing steadily over the years, with both countries offering unique cultural, historical, and natural attractions. Here are some of the key aspects of tourism between India and Japan. India is the greatest show on planet Earth. 74% of the world's highest mountain and most beautiful ranges are in India, the most colorful and only living desert of the world, with forts and palaces in Rajasthan are in India. India has 7,500 kilometers of coastline, some of the world's best beaches, and about 1,300 islands, out of which Andaman Nicobar Islands are world famous for their virgin beaches and wonderful underwater marine and coral life. India is the fifth largest economy in the world and will become third largest economy after USA and China. India has 42 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. India is the birthplace of four great religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Jainism. Islam originated in the Middle East, but the spiritual side of Islam, Sufism, flourished in India. We have one of the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ, St. Thomas's Memorial. So India is the Holy Land. Not only that, India has also many wildlife sanctuaries, and currently there are 80 national parks, 441 wildlife sanctuaries. India has the largest mangrove forest in the world. India has 400 golf courses, out of which more than 100 to 150 are world class. Top visiting nationalities that come to India are mainly from UK, USA, Canada, Russia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Bangladesh, Australia, and the Middle East. And they contribute the highest number of inbound tourism into India. The nature of inbound tourism, mostly people are coming for culture and heritage tourism, exploring ancient temples, forts, and festivals. Spiritual tourism like yoga, meditation, retreats, pilgrimage, etc. Trekking, river rafting, and wildlife safaris. Medical tourism is becoming very popular because Indian hospitals are world class and 1/3 or 1/4 the price than what is there in Europe and America. Ecotourism, nature reserves, national parks, and sustainable travel options are becoming more and more popular. As far as Japan is concerned, around 69.8 million people, approximately 55 to 60% of the population, are considered as adherents of Buddhism according to various surveys and estimates. India is the birthplace of Buddhism, and even if Indian targets to get 1% Buddhist tourists every year, it will increase tourism flow from Japan to India. Indian Railways has a special train which covers all the Buddhist sectors in a very luxurious and cost-effective manner. Tourism between India and Japan. The popular destinations apart from the Buddhist circuit, people visit Agra, Varanasi, Khajuraho, Jaipur, Kerala, and the southern coastal region. Attractions are Taj Mahal, Red Fort, Qutub Minar, the other historical monuments, as well as the mountain areas and backwaters and hill stations. Activities like yoga, meditation, spiritual tourism, golf tourism, as well as exploring India's diverse cuisine and culture. Visa, as already mentioned, Japanese especially can obtain e-visa or even visa on arrival in India. In 2023, India's tourism industry contributed $19.13 trillion to the country's GDP, surpassing the pre-COVID level by 10%. The sector accounted for over 50% of direct contribution of 2.6 indirect and 2.4. Only around 0.23 million Indian tourists visited Japan, a 40% rise than the previous year. This rise was due to more flight connections and Japanese Tourism Promotion Board becoming more active. However, if you compare the Indian tourists going to other Asian countries, is 2 million Indians visited Thailand and more than 1.5 million visited Malaysia and Singapore. In all these countries and also UK and Switzerland, Indians are number one in shopping. Japan has the potential of attracting at least 1 million spending tourists every year. Outbound tourism from India in 2023, around 27.3 million Indians traveled, showing a strong growth of 21.6 million from 2022. By the end of this year, it is estimated 31 million Indians will be traveling, and by 2030, about 50 million Indian tourists will be traveling abroad. So there is a huge potential for Hokkaido and other prefectures in Japan to market India because Indians are very high spending tourists. Ladies and gentlemen, it is estimated that Indians will spend $55 billion on outbound tourism by 2034. Indians will spend an additional $14 billion on weddings alone. So there is a huge opportunity for Hokkaido and other prefectures in Japan to attract Indian weddings and tourism. Promoting Hokkaido in India. At present, the main tourist circuits in Japan are Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Nagoya, Hiroshima, and Nagasaki. Hokkaido has not been promoted and needs to be promoted more aggressively to come in the main tourist circuit. Also, a wedding and family holiday destination, mainly the Sapporo Snow Festival, which is unique in the world, which should be highlighted in a big way to attract more Indian tourists and also Indian film producers, because Indian film industry is the largest in the world. Hokkaido can be promoted through its natural beauty like hot springs, national parks, ski resorts, along with unique food. The winter festival and cultural experiences also need to be promoted. It's a mix of adventure and relaxation and makes it a great travel spot for honeymooners, adventure seekers, and film producers. Hokkaido is the second largest island in Japan and famous for its beautiful wilderness, world-class powder snow, delicious seafood, fascinating ingenious culture. Sapporo Snow Festival, as I mentioned earlier, is the famous event in Hokkaido where huge snow and ice sculptures are shown, drawing over 2 million visitors each year. But it is a shame that Indian tourists are not visiting Hokkaido. The festival is known for its scale, variety, family-friendly activities, makes it a popular destination both for international tourists as well as local Japanese. Hokkaido is known for fresh seafood, dairy, special food, and Japanese Western flavors. In order to promote tourism between Hokkaido, we need to do the following. Right now, the flights are only going to Tokyo and Osaka. We need to have direct flights from India to Hokkaido. Apart from air connectivity, we also need to do the following. We need to have a calendar of festivals and events that need to be promoted in India. Cultural exchange programs need to be promoted, targeted wellness, honeymoon, and film tourism. Promote niche travel and adventure experiences, leverage historical and cultural ties. Travel bloggers and influencers need to be invited to Japan. Tailored travel packages, boosting spiritual and mindful tourism, utilize technology and localized marketing and expertise to promote India and Japan. I'm sure if this is done, there will be a huge tourism influx from India to Japan. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Arigatou gozaimashita. With this, we conclude the presentations. Now we would like to offer everyone a glimpse of authentic Indian culture. The dance performance we present today is Kathak dance. We call Bollywood about Hindi movies. Today we show you a dance composition, Gare More Paradesian, from the film Karang. Students of Vivekananda Culture Center training under Miss Maeda Atsuko will perform today. Please enjoy.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए। मैंने सुध बुध चैन गवा के मैंने सुध बुध चैन गवा के राम रतन पा लिया घर मोरे परदेसिया पधारो पिया घर मोरे परदेसिया पधारो पिया की होरी मोही कुछ दूसरा ना भाई रे जब से नैना ये जाके एक धनुर धर से लागे तब से फिर मोहे सताए रे ना तो भैया की लोरी नहीं फागुन की होरी मोही कुछ दूसरा ना भाई रे जब से नैना ये जागे एक धनुर धर से लागे तब से बिरहा मोहे सताए रे दुविधा मेरी सब जग जाने दुविधा मेरी सब जग जाने जाने न निर्मोहिया घर मोरे परदेसिया पधारो पिया घर मोरे परदेसिया पधारो पिया
Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。Next, we invite you to experience the authentic Indian yoga. Yoga is the science of right living that unifies body, mind, and spirit. It also unites humanity. Today, Dr. Sanjay Kumar, our yoga instructor from the Vivekananda Culture Center at the Embassy of India, will guide us in chair yoga. Please relax and enjoy.
Honorable Chief Guest, His Excellency Ambassador Sir, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, konnichiwa, namaste. Yoga teaches us how to lead a balanced life. It is the key to a balanced mind, healthy body, noble thoughts, and connects us to our inner self. Today we will do some yogic practices for good health, peace, and happiness. First practice is Tadasana, palm tree pose. This asana gives good stretch on our spine and vertebral column, abdomen, chest, and hands. Everyone, please be ready. Please sit straight. Raise your hands with inhalation. Stretch your body upward. Feel the stretch on your back region, abdomen, chest, on your hands, on your whole body. Exhalation, slowly release. We will do only one time, but if we do practice at regular basis, we should do at least 3 to 5 rounds. Next practice is half moon pose. This asana gives good stretch on our side muscles. Please see the practice first. We raise our hand with inhalation, and with exhalation, we bend left. With inhalation, come back. Release your hand with exhalation. Now do with the other side. Keep your right hand on the chair. Raise your left hand with inhalation. With exhalation, bend right. Feel the strain on your side muscles. With inhalation, come back. With exhalation, release. Next practice is raised arm pose and hands to foot pose. This asana gives good stretch on our back muscles, makes our spine and vertebral column flexible, removes the problem of back pain, sleep sciatica, and varicose veins, improves our digestion, improves our lungs capacity, and brings strength in our legs and hands. First of all, see the practice. We come forward on the chair, we stretch our legs. We raise our hands and bend back at the waist. With exhalation, we bend forward, but those who have back pain, please don't bend forward. Put your palms on the floor and release your head down. Feel the increased blood circulation towards the brain. The organ which gets more blood circulation, that organ becomes more healthy, more strong, more energetic. Again, with inhalation, slowly go back. Slowly try to bend back at your waist. If you feel dizziness, please don't do this. With exhalation, slowly bend forward. Put your palms on the floor. Raise your head down. With inhalation, slowly come back. With exhalation, release. Now we'll do laughter yoga. Happiness is very essential for our good health. Laughing removes our stress, anxiety, depression, tension, headache, migraine, insomnia. Removes all the blockages of our nerves and blood capillaries. It stimulates the secretion of endorphins hormone that is responsible for overall well-being, that is the happiness hormone, and also improves our lungs capacity. Many benefits of laughing. So today, please don't hesitate to laugh. We will laugh in different ways. Everyone enjoy and laugh. And please follow me. First of all, we clap and laugh. Everyone, please do with me. Ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Yay! Ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho. Ha, ha, ha. Yay! Release. Next is we breathe and laugh. Everyone stretch your hands forward. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath in. Bring your hands back. Retain the breath to your side. Hold it, and with exhalation, laugh. Inhale. Hold it. Hold it. Release. Now, childlike cheers. Yes, everyone please follow me. Very good, very good. Yay! Very good, very good. Yay! Yes, now we'll do milkshake laughing. Milkshake laughing. Imagine there are two glasses in our hand with milk, and we have to prepare milkshake. We have to pour one into another. Okay? Yes. Everyone please do like me. Hey. Speak everyone please. Hey. 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 We are drinking. Yes. Once again. Yeah. 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 Now, we will laugh 1 minute continuously. Okay? Without stop. Yes, and we will laugh fast. Yes, everyone be ready. Come on, everyone. Really. It is also a good exercise. Now, please close your eyes, relax, both arms in Chin Mudra. Normalize your breath. Now, we will chant one time Om. Listening and chanting of Om activates each and every nerve of our brain, provides us mental peace, mental relaxation, improves our mental capabilities, and connects us to our inner self. Everyone, please chant one time Om with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Please rub your palms. Put on your shoulders on your body. Feel the divine effect of yogic practices. Open your eyes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kumar. The embassy would like to express gratitude to all the distinguished guests and each and every one of you for joining this event. Now we would like to conclude our event. We're going to have a networking session in the lobby area outside the auditorium today. Hokkaido Prefecture and the local companies have set up exhibition booths. Once again, thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。